government is analyzing reports of unidentified flying objects. The Pentagon is reviewing data collected in recent years, though at this point, no definitive explanation has been given. Correspondent Mark Irons reports.
Look at that thing. It's rotating.
The unexplained captured for all to see. It's no joke.
Oh my gosh, dude.
The U.S. government is now taking a hard look at UFOs.
We take all incursions into our operating spaces seriously.
Reports with visual backup of objects flying in U.S. airspace at seemingly inexplicable speeds or trajectories.
These were U.S. military or intelligence reports. These were not civilian reports.
Lue Elizondo, the former head of the Pentagon's Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, says what we're seeing are real objects spotted by military pilots.
Their observations were being backed up by gun camera footage and electro-optical devices, and further backed up by radar.
The director of NASA is among those who can't seem to put a name on it.
We don't know if it's extraterrestrial. We don't know if it's an enemy. We don't know if it's an optical phenomenon.
A report from the Pentagon on these unidentified flying objects is expected to land right behind me in the hands of Congress any day now, as everyone looks for some answers. Back in December, lawmakers gave defense and intelligence officials a June deadline to provide an unclassified report revealing the government's knowledge of unidentified aerial phenomena, otherwise known as UFOs.
Is there something out there that we don't know?
All of this has grabbed the attention of Joel Arneo. The former Air Force officer in flight test development says the government may know more than it's letting on.
I mean, there's a lot of top secret work that goes out there in the black world within the Pentagon, and that may be what we're seeing.
But Elizondo says it's not U.S. secret technology.
It is either foreign adversarial technology, or it is something completely and totally different, an entirely different paradigm.
Jonathan Lunine is the chair of the Department of Astronomy at Cornell University. He's also the vice president of the Society of Catholic Scientists. Lunine is urging caution before making out-of-this-world assumptions.
As a scientist, I would, caution everyone not to go to the most extraordinary explanation, which is, a tendency that people have because we like excitement in our lives.
Lunine says more data would need to be collected. But beyond these recent sightings, the possibility of life beyond Earth has been a real topic considered for centuries by both science and faith. Lunine says microbial life doesn't seem out of the question, and it would show the diversity in God's creation.
Why shouldn't that diversity extend to other worlds? We know it extends back in time. We know there are species and creatures that no longer exist today, but once existed. And so, why should that not be the case elsewhere?
And while answers are sought to those big universal questions, Lunine says we can't rely on science alone.
But that's only one part of reality. I mean, the other part of reality, as my faith informs me, is spiritual, is immaterial, is divine.